Take a look, Survival Boxes is back. Is it going to be a huge triumph or is it going to be a dumpster fire? Stick around and let's find out. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you know I have always been a huge fan of the Survival Boxes subscription box. Back in March, the company announced they were going to be shutting down their services for a while due to the COVID pandemic. They were having trouble getting a hold of survival supplies, which suddenly became in higher demand. At that point, I decided to try out BattleBox and see how I like that. And if you saw that video, it was not the most impressive thing in the world. In fact, I was very disappointed in what I ended up with. I'll put a link to that video for that unboxing down below in the comments. So without further ado, let's cut this sucker open and let's see just what we're getting into. I really do hope that while they were down for the last few months, that they put a lot of time and a lot of thought into coming back strong and taking care of their customer base. I really hope I don't open this thing up and find a bunch of leftover stuff from previous boxes. I'm kind of afraid that could possibly happen, but we're not going to know until we open it. So let's see what we got here. By the way, this is the Alpha box, which is their basic level mixed product box. They have other things that you can get. They have a gear only box. They have a water only box that's like water themed stuff, and they have a food only box, which sounds pretty cool. But I kind of like the idea of getting all of those things in one. Now, the survival box is about $45 a month with shipping. And so let's look in here and see what kind of gear we got and if it's worth that price. I kind of don't want to look. Please don't let me down. Please don't let me down. All right, so the first thing on the top of the box it's an unmarked Mylar pouch that I have no idea what's in it. And I don't want to ruin the surprise of all the other stuff by picking up the contents card. So I'm going to set this down for now and we'll revisit this in a minute. Every Survival Box Alpha comes with 2 storable food packages. This one here is the ReadyWise Pasta Alfredo. It's 4 servings. It was made in August of 2020, but it says extended shelf life, but I don't know what the shelf life is. I don't see it directly on the label. If you know anything about ReadyWise foods and you know how long their shelf life is, do me a favor and leave a comment down below and tell me a little bit about it. Also tell me if this stuff's any good. I'm not familiar with the brand. I know Wise Food, we've tried some of their stuff, and I don't know if ReadyWise is the same company or if it's a different company just kind of playing on that name. But if you know anything about these folks, leave me a comment below. Let me know. All right, next we have a K-Bar sport knife. This is the tactical utensil. I've gotten one of these before from somewhere, but I don't remember where. But basically, this has a spork, and then it has a knife that goes inside the handle of the spork. These things are pretty cool. I like that. K-Bar's a good company. Y'all, I gotta tell you, already I'm really impressed with this box just from glancing over here. I'm very happy with the contents, and you're gonna see in a second why, because I'm fixing to pull out something that a lot of survival folks tout as one of their favorite survival utilities. And that is the Sawyer Mini Water Filter. This is the inline filter that you can stick on top of a bottle. You can use it with a bladder bag. You can do all kinds of things with this. This is one of those things that in all of the talk about water filter products, everybody says, get you a Sawyer. So I'm very happy with that. So these things are not terribly cheap. So with this thing here, we're already getting close to the cost of the box. One of the things that Survival Boxes always throws in with every box, and it does not go against the value of the box, is a package of seeds. These are storable survival seeds in a Mylar pouch that you can pack away and use them to grow a garden in the event of disaster. This particular one is butternut squash. I know a lot of people love them, some butternut squash. So, all right, so down in the bottom of the box, it's not the last thing, but down the bottom of the box, there is a package of, it just says RW, adjust the light there. It says RW Granola. It has a lot number, net weight, and that it was made in April of 2020. Once again, it does not have a shelf life on it, but maybe there's something on the contents card about that. So one thing I'm not seeing in this package that is always in survival boxes is it always comes with at least 2 containers of storable water. That's not in this case. I'm not sure if they just didn't have them or if I just didn't get any in my box or whatever, but it's not in there. So whatever's in this package, I'm not going to be able to identify because my box did not come with the content card. So I'm going to have to go online and figure out exactly what's in this mystery pouch. Now, if you get survival boxes and you got your content card, or if you already know, do me a favor and put a comment down below and let me know what's in this little pouch. It doesn't have any label on it. I have no idea what this stuff is. All right, and last but not least, and once again, I'm thinking we're doing really well with making this a good value for this particular box. I mean, we had the Sawyer filter, we have the packages of food, we have the K-bar, and then we have this. I'm not exactly sure what it is, so I'm gotta open it up and find out, because once again, I don't have my content card. I'm guessing that it might be a survival tarp. No, it's not a tarp. It's a sleeping pad. One of the things that's always impressed and amazed me with survival boxes is how often I have gotten a box in and it had at least one item that I was currently in the market for. And a sleeping pad is one of those things. I've been looking to go out and get involved in doing some stealth camping, and the one thing that I was needing currently is a sleeping pad. And here we have the Lyman sleeping pad. Now, this is not a high-end sleeping pad. I mean, you can really drop some money on a good sleeping pad. This is one of the bargain level sleeping pads, and I don't know much about reviews on it as far as how well it holds up and what it supports. I mean, there's a lot of me, so I'm hoping that this is something that can support that, but I will be testing this out really soon, and I'm thinking I'm fixing to have a stealth camping trip coming up where I'm going to test out some subscription box freebies on my trip. I'm going to take some food out of a subscription box. I'm going to take a tent out of a subscription box. I'm going to take a sleeping pad out of a subscription box. If you'd like to see that, if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, drop a comment down below. Be sure and like this video too, and let me know that you'd like to see me testing out some of this gear that I got in my subscription box. All right, so that is it for the new survival boxes for October 2020. This is their grand comeback after being off for a while. I've got to say, overall, I'm pretty happy with the contents. Now, if that sleeping pad holds up and is comfortable, then that's going to be even better. The Sawyer mini filter, those are always good to have on hand. I wish I knew what was in a couple of these packages a little bit better. I did not get the contents card, so there are things that I just can't speak to. I am disappointed I didn't get the storable water. I have a collection of those in a bucket in my storage area. But for whatever reason, they didn't include it in this. And because I didn't get the content card, I don't know if it was supposed to be there and just for whatever reason didn't get there. I've got to go online. I've got to look at some of the details about this on the Survival Box's webpage, or maybe on their social media pages, and see what I can find out. But that is it for this unboxing. I'm really happy with it. I'm pleased that they came back strong and it didn't end up just being a box of random junk they had left over laying around the shop. So I'm happy with this, and I'm looking forward to trying this stuff out. So if you like this video, if you like this kind of stuff, be sure and give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and please share this video with your friends. Go watch some of our other videos, like those, comment on them, share those with your friends. Help us spread the word of what we're trying to do here at the Dad Budget Prepper channel. That's it for another video, and until next time, remember to prepare for the world that you live in, not the one that you wish existed. We'll see you around.